Hey there, welcome to another night, amazing Wednesday night to the podcast of the Unapologetic Therapist, where we are in the therapeutic escape space here this last Wednesday of January 2026. If you don't know what time it is, of course, it's 7 p.m. I'm going to say 7 a.m. 7 p.m. in the evening, Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. in the evening on the West Coast, and it may be 9 o'clock p.m. on the East Coast. So, tonight is a night of celebration. It's also a night of transformation and a night of different things about to transpire. So, of course, we're talking about again carrying the flame for 2026. And when and what are you truly manifesting for yourself? So, I'm not going to hold you tonight. I'm going to go through this pretty fast because I got some great news for you to share. Thank you for all my viewers. Thank you for all my listeners. Thank you for all of those who have referred. Thank you for the like, share, subscribe. Thank you for being an amazing part of this journey. Of course, we are over a year old in our podcast. So let's set the tone for 2026. It is not a year, it is a threshold. This is a time for you, the listening audience, those who are ready and prepared to go to the next level in manifesting their 2026 when it comes to their mental health, their physical health, their financial health, their spiritual health, their emotional health, all the top five healths, as well as is dealing with your senses, your tasting, your hearing, your smelling, your touch, all those motor sensory skills that we tend to not pay attention to when it comes to our mental health. Everything deals with the mind. It starts with the mind and it ends with the mind. So let's define again what carrying the flame for 2026 looks like for you. The time of the inner fire for within, the purpose, the legacy, and the truth you refuse to dim your light on. So, carrying your flame is all about being the torch of your future, holding the flame of your future, being the one who knows you best, that's going to say, hey, I'm not going to let anyone else dim my light. So, what? Those things happened to me in 2025, 2024. What did I get from those? Am I being the student or am I being a teacher of my future? So, with that, I want to invite you into a safe inquiry, a safe space. What do you manifest, or what would you want to manifest that is actually yours, not inherited, not expected, not survival based? What do you want to manifest for your 2026? We're talking about the manifesto. We're talking about the things that you want to see. May they be small, may they be big. It's all about the things that you want to manifest for yourself. Before we talk about what you're calling in for your manifesto, we need to talk about the flame you're carrying and whether it's burning for you or burning you out. Whether it's burning for you or burning you out, the flame that you're carrying. I'm here lately, been hearing people say that they're family fatigued. So, with your family fatigue, find out where that little tinkle of fire, the little twinkle of fire is happening that's causing you to be family fatigued, and get it back burning, because we need family, we need community, we need each other. So when you're talking about manifesting, start seeing the positive things. We already know, and to be blatantly honest with you, we all have dysfunctional families. Whether you like it or not, we all come from some form of dysfunction. Maybe family cliches, maybe those family traditional sayings that they say. Get over it. You grow stronger from it. Don't worry about it. The person who did that, they was hurting too, which is true. Only hurt people can hurt people. But in that hurting people hurt people, you got to know and understand whether or where they are when they were being hurt. If you're an adult and you're allowing another adult to hurt you, check yourself. You need to check why you're sitting there allowing someone to hurt you. If it's a child or adolescent, shame on you, person, for taking their innocence away. But here it is. We need to put it all on the table, lay it out on the table in order for us to heal. So, does your flame represent? What does your flame represent for you? Does your flame show you as an identity? Hello, how are you? Is your flame your identity? Does it show your values? Does it show distress? Does it show boundaries? Does it show non negotiables? What is your flame showing for you this 2026 year? You know, is your flame a lineage? What are you carrying from ancestry, culture, and community? Let's talk about that. Let's have those conversations. What is your flame burning from? Is it burning from the chaos and the toxicity? Is it burning from old ancestry hurt? What is it burning from? Or have you started a new flame for yourself? Are you creating healthy boundaries, not just for those around you, but are you creating healthy boundaries for yourself? What are you doing this 2026 that you're carrying your flame? And what are you truly manifesting for yourself? What is the manifestation that you want to see? Is your flame the flame of responsibility? What you feel obligated to hold, or what you are just choosing to hold on to. What you feel obligated to hold versus what you choose to hold on to. Are you obligated to hold on, or what are you choosing to hold on to? When you feel like your flame is not representing who you truly are you holding on to those past hurts? Are you ready to heal? Are you not ready to heal? A lot of people are not ready for the truth, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with those who don't want to hear the truth. Some people are okay with sitting where they are. No judgment here. I'm not here to judge. I'm not a judge or a jury. I'm okay with that. But when you're ready, I am here. When you're ready, someone is here for talk therapy. Talk therapy is where you talk it out, you hear yourself, and we come up with solutions. We are hope dealers. We come up with solutions to help you get beyond where you are if you're stuck. So let us help you continue to burn your fire and keep it roaring for 2026. The flame of energy, where your fire is going, creation or depletion. Are you creating or are you depleting? Where's your flame roaring? Where's your fire going? What's going on with your fire? Once you know what your flame represents, the next question becomes, when did you stop tending to it? When did you stop tending to your flame? When did you lose hope? When did you lose desire? When did you lose the flame to keep things going? When? When did you decide that, hey, I just can't do this anymore? This is too much. I just want to, like they say, when a storm comes due, you want to take shelter and take place. Well, here it is. I'm a disruptor. and I say that with all fullness. I've always been a disruptor. I've been a disruptor since COVID, even before COVID. But where I am and what I'm doing is I am so fed up with the lies that we're being told. I'm so fed up with life being lifing. So why do you allow your life to life you? Why can't you life? Why? Where's your flame? What took the burning? What took the oil from your flame? What caused you to not have the flame that you had before? Let's just be honest and be real with ourselves. When do you dim your own light? When did your light become dim? Explore moments of shrinking, silencing, or self abandonment. Identify why fear, conditioning, trauma, burnout, loyalty to old versions of yourself have caused you to allow your flame to burn out. Normalize the dimming. Everyone has seasons of survival. I'm being very honest with you. Seasons of survival. Do you not know how many people tell me they've been living on autopilot? I know what autopilot is. I know when you're just cruising through life, you're just coasting through life, hoping things would change, but it's not going to change until you decide that you want to relight your flame. You can relight your flame. I tell people who talk to me all the time, yeah, your past was this, but you can also rewrite the narrative of your story. Why do else have to tell your story? Why you can't tell your own story for what it is and be truthful and honest about yourself? Be truthful and honest to yourself. What are you truly manifesting for yourself? And if dimming is information, then reigniting is intentions. So let's talk about why behind your 2026 manifestation. Let's talk about the why. Because I'm all about the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the how. We learned that in school, in English, when you wrote something, an essay, a poem, or you had to do something, you had to write about the who, what, when, where, why, and how. I want to know your who, what, when, why, and how when it pertains to carrying your flame of 2026. Why are you manifesting what you're manifesting? Manifestation is not magic, it's alignment. You have to be able to speak the things you want to see in your own life. Stop sitting up there watching social media saying, I wish I had that. You can, but it comes with discipline and intentionality. Are you disciplined in the areas that you are falling short in? You need to look at those things. Are you disciplined in taking care of yourself mentally? Are you disciplined in taking care of yourself emotionally? Are you disciplined in taking care of yourself financially? Are you disciplined in taking care of yourself spiritually? And you don't have to be a believer to say that what about spirituality? What is it? I'm talking about your spirit, the spirit man within you. And are you taking care of yourself emotionally, physically, psychologically, all of that? How are you manifesting those areas of your life and seeing a great improvement in what you want to see? Ask the deepest questions, those deep, dark questions. And if you don't want to know the answer, come sit on my couch and let's talk about them. Come sit on my couch. Come sit on the couch. And the couch is just a metaphor. It really is a couch inside my office. I'm going to do a tour inside of my office so you can see, because it's still a work in progress. I'm not pushing for anything. I have something going on in my office that I know for a fact. When I say I know for a fact, I stand on that. I know for a fact you won't find in another therapist's office. I'm going to stand on that. You got to come and see. I said I was going to do an open house, but I'm taking my time. Things are transpiring. Things are happening. And in this desire rooted in truth, is your desire rooted in truth or compassion? What's the truth rooted in you? Are you doing it out of truth? Are you just doing it because, I just feel compassion to do that? Okay. Is this a soul desire or a social script, a societal script? What I mean by that is, do your soul desire to manifest that? Is that deep? We say so much out of mouth, say anything. I've heard that over and over again. Thank you, Pastor Randolph. Pastor Patrick T. Randolph is out of Channelview. Mouth say anything. Thank you, sir, for that, because I learned greatly for that. A lot of things that you may hear me say come from my teaching and things that I learned in the ministry? Mouth can say anything. Or is it social? What does your soul desire? You have desires, you have needs, and you have wants. Those three things: desire, need, and want. What are you desiring for your 2026 flame? What are you needing for your 2026? Then your want will automatically find itself somewhere in that. Does this manifestation honor your nervous system? Is it causing anxiety? Is it causing excitement? Are you becoming overly stimulated? What is this manifestation honoring? And how is it honoring your nervous system? Your nervous system deals with your cognitive behavior as well. It does. It really does. Challenge performative manifestation culture. You have a right to challenge. You have a right to challenge a lot of things that you don't see right, that you don't deem necessary for you, not for everybody else, but for you. We're talking about your manifestation. Encourage listeners. If you want someone to listen to where you are, and you want someone to be where you are with you and to grow in your growing season, encourage them to talk more, have that conversation. So I'm going to encourage you to choose manifestations that feel like home, not hustle. Home, safe space, safe spaces, not hustle. You got to get up and do it. And what I call hustle is tradition. It don't feel like tradition. Your manifestations that you're looking for does not feel like tradition. They feel like home, something you could see yourself in, somewhere you could see yourself going. How are you seeing yourself mentally? Stronger, thriving, not surviving, getting to that next stage. If you are a 100 air, be a 200 air. If you're a 200 air, be a 300 air. You know, Brown said it more on the Tyler Perry. If you're tired of being a 100 air, find out how you can become a 1,000 air. If you're a 1,000 air, find out how you can be 100,000 air. It's growth, and growth comes with maturity. It's the mindset. I can't continue to tell you over and over again. Until you control your mind and get your mind in order, you cannot control your finances. You will not be able to control your physical. You will not be able to control all those elements of what you need. Because if you say you're going to work out and you're not disciplined, you're not going to continue to stay consistent. If you say you want to save money and you don't have the money literacy that you need, you're not going to be able to save that money. You're going to find somewhere that you're going to have to need to spend it. It all comes with discipline, and discipline starts with the mindset. It starts with the mind. Manifesting starts with the mind. I have to tell you, stop taking these shortcuts in life, because those shortcuts will take you right back to places that you don't want to be. And then you'll turn around and you say, I failed somewhere. Then failure becomes discouragement. And discouragement comes, then you're over anxious and stuff. Stop it. Stop it. Be real with yourself. If you can't be real with yourself, how you gonna be real with somebody else? How? So now that you know the why, we need to ground it in reality. Where does this manifestation actually live in your life? Like I said, I'm not keeping you long tonight. I'm doing quick. Where are you placing your flame in 2026? Where are you investing your time, your energy, your money, your relationships, your creativity? I said 2026, I am becoming more disciplined with who I deal with and how I deal with them. I am no longer emotionally investing and not seeing a return. I'm no longer doing that. I love people. I'm happy to see people win, but I'm no longer emotionally investing in people who are not willing. They don't have to invest back into me, but I need to see the investment back into others. Because again, when I invest, I don't look for people to return whatever I invested into them back to me. Because then that's called expectations. I don't do expectations because then I'm setting myself up for someone to let me down. So what I do is I do it with unconditional love. I've invested for many of years. I remember when I got laid off from corporate America for a downsize in 2008. I have been investing since 2008 from my companies when I first started being a notary. I am a mobile notary. I have been a notary since 2007. I also started a college strategy, which was called Trailblazers in Motion. I started that in 2008. I have invested into people. I have invested into businesses. I have invested into a whole lot of things. And not one time did I ever go back to them and say, hey, I invested in you. Can I get my money back? No. I'll get a harvest. I will. I'm going to always get a harvest. I'm going to always look for God to bless me. No matter who I invest in, may it be time, may it be energy, may it be money, may it be relationships, may it be creativity. I don't look for the people I connect with to give me back. Because again, if I give them $10 and they give me $10 back, how is that a great investment? If I give them $10 and I know that I sowed that seed unconditionally in my heart, I am promised to get 30, 60, and 100. That's why I don't worry. What are you manifesting? If you give somebody $5, stop looking for that $5 back. Because somebody else can come along and give you $500 off of that $5 because you gave it from a heart posture. But if you don't have that $5 and you're not going to give it from your heart, don't give it. Do not. So, where are you placing your flame in 2026? Where are you investing your time? Where are you investing your energy? Where are you investing your money? Where are you investing relationships? How are you cultivating your creativity in 2026? Are you placing your flame in an environment that fuels you or drains you? Yeah, my eyes got big on that one. The importance of boundaries and manifestation tools. If you're going to set some healthy boundaries in your time, energy, money, relationship, and creativity, make sure those boundaries also service you. Don't say what you don't want from somebody else, but you do it for yourself. If you say that we talked about in groups the word no. The word no. Do you know the opposite of the word no is on? N-O, turning around, O-N. So you tell me no, and I tell you no. That means it's on from there. That means you were not the one that I needed to hear the yes from. And I'm okay with that. Thank you for telling me no. And to some people, they take it as you so arrogant. No, I'm just saying thank you. Because had you told me yes and you were not the right yes, would have dimmed my flame instead of helping me to manifest the things that are needed to be seen in what I'm doing. So thank you for your no, because it's on now. So I've learned that when people tell me no, to accept that, because they may not be the ones that go in that season with me. And I'm happy for that. I'm happy when you tell me no, because it lets me know that there could have been right time, wrong relationship. And I know you heard of that before. Right time, wrong person. Right time, wrong time. Right time, wrong energy. Right time, wrong money. Right time, wrong relationships. And right time, wrong being creative with whoever that is. I've learned a lot about who I am and whose I am and the people that I deal with. So, the role of community, accountability, and belonging, where does your flame fall in that? Where does your role in community shows your flame is burning? Where does your role in accountability is showing that your flame is burning? Where is your flame of belonging when it comes to manifesting what you want to see in your life? And once you know where your flame belongs, the final question becomes the most powerful one of all. How will you carry that flame continuously? And I'm just not talking about 2026. I'm talking about moving forward. How are you carrying the flame forward? Daily rituals that honor your flame, movement, rest, creativity, reflection. At the end of 2025, I commissioned and summoned people to reflect on 2025 before you go into 2026. And in your reflection, I needed you to do a 30, 60, and 90-day list of manifestations. Like I said, I have nothing against vision boards, more power to it. But I believe in the power of the pen when you write it. When you write it, you set a foot of flames behind it. When you write it, when you write the vision, you're making it plain. When you're writing the vision, you're making sure that you can see exactly what it is that you want. When you write the vision, you're making it plain for your eyes and the eyes that you want to see it. Write it, reflect, be creative, and get some rest. When your mind says it's tired, and we sometimes say my brain hurts when I overthink, but when your mind says it's tired, get some rest. Get some rest. When your mind says I'm tired, listen to it. But if you have to write, have a pen, paper by your bedside. Some of you have phones. Do your voice recorder through your phone if you can't remember it. If you have Egyptian encryption, when you have Egyptian encryption when you're writing, and then you look at your writing and you don't know what you wrote, say it through your phone. Don't do the documentations, do the recording. Because sometimes when we use our phones and we do the dictations, it doesn't sound or type in what we're actually saying. It types something totally different. You be saying water and it say something else. So it's good to have that recorder on your phone. It's good to have that where you can record your thoughts so you can go back and reflect on them. Micro manifestations, small, consistent actions that build momentum. If you have a Hyundai and you said that you want a Hyundai, or you said that you want a Honda, or you say that you want a Volkswagen Jetta, small, consistent actions that build momentum. Trust the process. It's going to happen. But you also have to be disciplined and consistent. Embodiment, becoming the version of yourself who already has what you're calling in. Have you embodied yourself in your flame? Did you become one of the Hebrew boys in the flame? Did you embody yourself in your manifestation? If you want to see it become reality, you have to embody what you call in. A lot of times we say words that are not true. You are enough. Can you embody yourself in being enough? You are crafty. You are the energy. You do have the time. Do you embody yourself in that? Letting go, releasing what cannot go with you for the rest of this year. That's including time, energy, money, relationship, creativity. If you are connected with someone who is doing some illegal stuff out here just to get some money, you don't want to be involved in that, because that makes you the same person as that person. Watch the environment that you're around. Do you want to embody that? Because what's for you is for you. But do you have the discipline and the consistency to keep it going? Courage. Carrying the flame even when the wind picks up. For this, I say you need community. Those who can help you cover that flame when the wind picks up. That means having your circle. I talk about 4 different realms of your circle. You want to know more about it? My information is below. Let's talk about your realms. Your 1s, your 2s, your 3s, and your 4s, and sometimes your 5s. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about those realms. So now that you've named your flame, reclaiming your light, and aligning your manifestations, it's time to commit. In this closing, I'm calling you out. Like I say, Miss Morticia, you don't call me out. Yeah, I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you to the carpet. I'm gonna call you to the threshing floor. I'm gonna call you front and center. Reaffirm the theme for yourself for 2026. Is this the year of intentional fire for you? Reaffirm your theme for 2026. Don't just say something and not do it. Mouth say anything. Encourage yourself daily to look at your 2026. Are you intentional? Are you disciplined? What is going on? Speak the truth. Give it a name. Deal with those skeletons, like we say, skeletons in our closet. Give it a proper burial. My book talks about that in Unconditional Love, One Woman's Journey to Spiritual Freedom. I talk about being stuck. I talk about just life in that journey within itself, because I had to learn who held my fire, what blankets I was holding on to that were on fire, that the gatekeeper was not allowing to burn me. Are you one of the ones in the fiery furnace? Are you going to come out like smokes, not even smelling like smoke? Are you tried in the fire to come out like gold? What are you doing for 2026? It's time to stop playing with your mental, your emotional, your physical, your money, your financial, and your relationships and your creativity. It's time to stop playing with that. Stop looking for people to be your answer when the answer is already inside of you. But it comes with discipline and consistency. I encourage you to choose one manifestation you will commit to this week. Just one. Do your 30-day. Write down the 30-day, the things that you want to see manifest in 30 days, and commit to one. I invite you to share your flame with me. My number is below. My email address is below. I'm on all social media platforms. Things are changing. I want to see you win. I want to see things for you for 2026 that you truly want to manifest for yourself. I invite you to share your flame with me. Share with me your commitment. Let me know what it is that I can do to help you see a better version of your flame. What are you carrying into 2026? What are you releasing in 2026? And stop saying all these things that you've been saying you're going to release that you keep holding on to. Let them burning blankets go. They haven't serviced you any purpose. Learn from them. Become the student of those flames. Become the student of those things that you're releasing. So you'll know that you can be the teacher of someone who needs to see you, hear you, and know by the word of your testimony, by the things that come out of your mouth, that is the truth behind what are you manifesting? What are you manifesting? Yeah, for your life. What are you manifesting that is finally and truly, unapologetically yours? What are you manifesting that is finally, unapologetically yours for 2026? Send me a message, drop me a comment, or share this episode with someone you really, really want to know about carrying their flame with intentions. Your manifestation becomes more powerful when you witness. I agree. This office is my manifestation. This office space. Because I've always said I love working from home, but I love being able to work away from home on my own with my own hours. My office hours are from 11 to 7 and sometimes 8, sometimes 9, because I love what I do. I'm not burnt out. I've been doing this over 12 plus years. I started out in a mental health hospital working as a tech. I love what I do because I get a chance to meet very unique people in unique situations and be able to talk to them and hear where they come from and be able to share with them the stories of how I don't have a heaven or a hell to put you in. And this is totally a judgment free zone. I used to always get in trouble holding groups because I thought I was a therapist. But I just love talking to people. I also have, for those who don't have insurance, I have a sliding scale contract. I accept all major insurances. I enjoy self pay. I do groups. I also do activities. Of course, we were going to do the painting your trauma on a canvas, and due to Fern, the weather, Fern was the winter cold front that came in. Didn't stop much of anything, but I had to postpone. It's still going to happen. We're still doing February 22nd for the love of basketball and mental health. Teams can still sign up. Contact me at $75 to do so. Great games and prizes that are going on. We do have a gym. That information will be provided for you this week. Come out, enjoy. 18 years old and above, half court, 3-on-3, maybe 4-on-4. half court. You're out there for a purpose, for a cause. You may be one that may not have insurance, but need to have a session and you can't afford it. Be the light, be the flame for someone else, because there's a lot of people out here that would be grateful just to have that. We still do not forget about doing the support of a teacher, support of uh, two men, two women on all grade levels. School is getting ready to end, 2026 class. I have a niece that's coming out. I'm so proud of her. Last of the nieces to graduate, but I'm excited. I can't wait to share the journey with her, what she's doing. So don't forget to drop a comment, to send me a message, to share the podcast with someone who really needs to carry their flame with intentions. What are you manifesting? What are you truly manifesting this year, 2026? It's your girl Morticia Sherman, the unapologetic therapist. I love you to life. And there's nothing you can do about it, because when you know better, you do better and you respond differently. I'll see you maybe next Wednesday. I may be doing some changes. Expect an announcement Monday, manifesting on next Monday. Good night.